That's it. We are live on Facebook. So good morning, good evening, everybody. Today we're going to have some fun. It's Josie Tong from Sydney, Australia. And I'm coming to you live to talk about social media and how you can use it to grow your LifeVantage business in the Philippines. So let me know in the chat what part of the Philippines you are coming from, what part of the world, so we can get to know each other. So today is all about how to help you build your business using social media. And so we'll do it in Tagalog because I know Taglish na lang, okay? So Liza, here we go. So Taglish na lang tayo. So as you know, the world has changed, right? The world has changed since pandemic. So I've been in network marketing for 12 years. So most of my time sa network marketing, we have been doing massive presentations. It's like face-to-face, face-to-face. And so when I first joined, I used to drive every night almost to go and see people and do my presentation in front of, on their kitchen table or in the lounge room or using their TV. So iba na ngayon, things have changed. And it's, to me, I like it that we can be home-based. And so that is the good thing about how we do network marketing now is home-based na tayo, okay? And so what we have in Team Heart Global is a lot of support structure to be able to help you really and build successfully sa LifeVantage business sa Philippines. And so I'm so glad that we are officially launching on the 16th of November. So let me go through few things that I want you to really take note and understand so that you can have better engagement on your social media. So today as well, I'm gonna go through how we can do a social media makeover, okay? And so first things first. First is you need to know who you are. Who you are, di ba? Are you a mom, a dad, a parent? Are you a person in business? Do you like cooking? Do you like animals? So all of that, and that's who you are, and that's what you want people to know about you. So first things first is to do a makeover on your social media profile, okay? So if I scan a social media profile new, is it you? So number one na kailangang makeover natin is our profile picture. Yung profile picture, a lot of you, it's very, very good, but there are some people nakikita ko, it's picture of their pets or, it's not them. It has to be you. So social media natin is like, they know who you are. Tapos yung banner, guys, I want you to start thinking about having our flip the switch banner. So you've probably seen that. Have a look at my Facebook cover and create curiosity. So literally, you can copy and paste anything that you see on my timeline to create curiosity sa people, okay? So number one is ang ating profile. Dapat profile natin is who we are, okay? Yung later photo. And what I do, if I change my profile, I usually say something about me. Because when you change your profile, most of the people that are friends to you will actually see your post. So say something, this is the most exciting part of my life. I've just started a new venture. I want to discover who I am. And so you're just really excited about the next 3 years or the next 30 days. So put something there about a curiosity, okay? But I'm gonna go through what are the 3 things that you need to do to be able to have that social media makeover and start providing value. So first is to make sure that you do have your profile corrected and then have the banner, like Facebook cover as well. So set that all up. Anything and clean up your Facebook, clean it up. Anything that shouldn't be there, delete or hide. You know what I mean? This is you. This is new, you having a brand new beginning. So anything that shouldn't be there, you just eliminate. So I see some people, they share a lot of videos that really may not even be your brand. Okay, so lahat yung mga share na mga video na hindi dapat or mga anything, just clean it up, and this is going to be your stepping into your new genius. Okay, this is you saying to the world that you are, here you are, you are on a mission to do something great. And I know that together we can do something great. So clean it all up, clean up your Facebook, eliminate everything that shouldn't be there. And so what do we do on Facebook? We are not selling. So we don't go to Facebook to sell. We go to Facebook to inspire people, to educate people, and really to provide value. Provide value. So hindi sell. You don't want people to be seeing everything about your products or about your company. So dapat there is a balance. But this is what I recommend. So now that we just launching, you need to bring excitement in your feed. So kailangan, like excitement in your feed. And you can start by updating your Facebook profile. So sa profile mo, just say something. You're like, I'm so excited. I'm starting something new. And this is, I know that it's going to help me grow. There's going to be a lot of challenges that I'll meet. There's probably going to be a lot of resistance. But you know what? I am here and I'm prepared to go through all these rides because I know at the end of the day, I'm going to grow and I'm going to serve other people. So yung ganon, change your profile and then you change your cover. So you change your cover, you can use, whatever it is that feels comfortable for you, but change it and bring your message. This is now, be bold and deliberate, but you're not selling, okay? You are creating curiosity. So have a look at the post that I have done. You're free to copy and all of that, but make sure, titignan nyo, basahin nyo din yung post. So for example, may post ako where I said, this company, I was able to earn a trip to Bora Bora, Maldives, and all of that. And some people copied the whole thing without changing it, so it has to be a little bit relatable to you. So that is important. And then learn our process. Dito sa Team Heart, everything's provided. Rachel Pekarek has really have everything that we need to be able to build on social media. So I'm going to share on my iPad exactly, what those are para alam nyo kung ano yung mga resources. So in the chat, so drop an emoji. What is it? How do you feel about LifeVantage opening in the Philippines? Because that is the feeling that you want to portray sa social media, right? Are you excited? So drop me an emoji if you're excited for the opening of the Philippines, because honestly, the whole world of LifeVantage, they're so excited about the opening ng Philippines natin, guys. You know why? Because they know that this is going to be the fastest growing country, the fastest growing market dito sa LifeVantage. So I'm really, really excited, guys, because I know that it's going to help so many people. So change of mindset tayo, guys, we need to have a change of mindset of how we are going to build the business. So let me just share my screen, and so that I can show you yung mga available na resources natin, okay? So tag your teams and let them know that we have got this on. So if you go to teamheart.net, you will see our social media guide. This a little bit, it's not up to date, but it's got all the information that you need to learn about the basics. So this is important. You can download, and I'll show you exactly where to download. Okay, this is our social media guide. And so read through here. There's a lot of tips from Rachel. It's really amazing how she's put it together. And then 8 tips on boosting your followers and friends. So I want to go through a little bit of this. Of course, you know your Facebook address, right? So you just copy and paste it somewhere so that it's handy. But I want you to take note of this. Make your Facebook, okay, public. Because people, if you want to attract other people, they will not see if it's only if your Facebook is set on just your friends that can see your post. I mean, what I do and what I've learned from a lot of the people that teach about social media is set it for public. Okay, set it on public. And so that way, people can see your post. So privacy checkup, you can go to the settings, okay, and then adjust your post to the public. That's exactly what Rachel says as well. Do not make your profile private that people can't see your post on your wall or comment or content. You know, there are some people who have got it on private for some reason. So you need to be comfortable of it, but you will not be able to attract people unless you have your Facebook on public. Okay, so yan ang importante. So first is you change mo yung profile mo, i-change mo yung background depending on what you want, you know, your Facebook cover, and then set it on public. Okay, set mo sa public. Then you need to start creating content. The good thing about it is Rachel already has prepared the content for the next 60 days. So pwede mong tignan mo yun kasi syempre it has to be relevant sa market din natin. So if I was you, have a look at your mga posts, okay? Have a look at your mga posts, but there are posts there that I would recommend you do, like your post number 1 and post number 30, have a look at them. They're so amazing in terms of creating curiosity for what we are about to launch, okay? Consistency is key, okay? Is post regularly. Post regularly, at least every day, 5 days a week, 5 days every day. One thing I learned, and it is in our DMO, and I'll have a look at it, is stories. You know, hindi ako masyadong sa stories, but I need to learn how to use stories because that's exactly what's working now, okay? So read this guide, 14 posts, completely non-business. So it doesn't have to be all about the business. It doesn't have to be all about the products. So of course, I think, you know, for me, if I was in the Philippines, I will post about, have you heard of glutathione, about NRF2 activation, you know? So there's so many things that are already put together by Rachel. Also the images, it's all there, okay? So important. And then now that we're just getting started to Philippines, I wouldn't yet do the Facebook groups because you still have your fresh. You go to Facebook groups to create leads, to find leads. But since you already have your existing friends, so you're going through your warm market. So at the moment, your focus is warm market. Warm market. So yung Facebook groups, you do that when you run out of warm market. And then of course you go to Facebook groups and provide value and make new friends. That's when you add new friends. But I know that you have so many people pa. So it's like for your friends and friends of friends and friends of friends, you know, so many there. But imagine coming into the social media where you're sharing to the world, this is you. You're on a mission, you're gonna do this, you're excited, you know, that they need to feel that sa yung post and everything. And we gotta go through the best way to do it so that you have more likes, you have more comments, okay? So engage with others is how you create more likes and how more comments. It's like it's what they call it, tit for tat. Yung parang, if I'm commenting, or say for example, on Lizel's post, next thing she will see my post. Does that make sense? So, eto lang, the tips is, of course, you know, you have your top 50 people that you want to follow. And at another topic, we can do it where you can actually sort them out and make them on a list. So the top 25 people will come to your feed first. And then ang gagawin is people that are coming through your feed na ayaw mo na silang makita, you hide their posts, like snooze them. Because you don't want all that rubbish coming through your feed, right? So yung mga yung mga like, okay, ito na, I don't need to see the post, you just snooze them. If you snooze them, then Facebook knows that you don't want to see their posts. Snooze for 30 days. So that way, more feeds of the people that you want to see will actually be on your feed, okay? And then engage with others. Very important ito, na engage with others. Engage with your team, engage with the people that you want to really attract, right? So let's say, for example, of course, you have to make a list of people that you really want to engage. So para makita nila, like makikita nila yung post mo, and also that you are top of mind because they can see that you have reacted. When you react, don't just like, you do the emoji of the heart. Like you do that heart reaction, okay? It's so much better apparently. And so do that, and then also comment on their post, and don't just comment on lovely, you know, say something that is significant. So it could be like, wow, it looks like that is a delicious lunch. You know what I mean? So yun, engagement is important, and engagement to your post is important. So let's say, for example, wala kang masyadong engagement sa post mo. And you know, it's okay to do this in the beginning, is to talk to your friends, or you can share it sa inyong sa chat, like, hey guys, can you give me a little bit of love on this one? So some of your friends, some of your teams can comment on your post, because the more people comment, Facebook algorithm says, oh, this is a great post, we need to show it to more people. Okay, so engagement is key, and your content is key. Like, content is key, engagement is key. Okay, that is so important. Share great content, and what is good about it is that we already have mga contents that's already done for you. Okay, so Rachel has it here, number 7, don't be afraid to be polarizing. You know, it just means, you know, you'll be able to give your idea on anything, but I would not, for example, at the moment, thinking about vaccine and all that, I would stay away from that topic. It's just, it's, you know, the world is divided. There are pros, they're pro and against and all of that. I would just stay off that. I would look more for like engaging and curiosity post. So that's what I would do. So you don't see on my feed, it's just, you know, that I wouldn't create the division. So think about it, okay? And number 8 is, you know, now the more popular is the stories, because most people see your stories. Like I posted a story the other day. It's like I had 700 people see it, because I know there's a lot of people that are checking out what I'm doing. So then, of course, you know, look at someone's story and they'll see your story. So also, if you can, I think it's good to do a Facebook Live. I used to do quite a bit of Facebook Live. I need to start doing them, because you know what? Your videos will be seen by more people. Okay, so that is there as well. And then Rachel talks about some of the, I mean, you don't have to do it now because she's already created all the content. But in the future, when you read this one, you know, she talks about the filters. And I think, you know, like if you want to brand yourself, there are filters that you can use. And that's probably a bit more advanced for some people. What I want you to do is not to make it overcomplicated. You can start simple, because what is important is you connecting with people about your message, about our products, and about our business as well. So you can have a look at this one. Okay, so there are some guidelines here or suggestions from Rachel, what not to post. So pictures of the bottle, you know, or trademark not by, so don't use Pretendum or LifeVantage, but you can use little yellow activator. Don't talk about disease or symptom. Don't say like, oh my gosh, you know, I had eczema and this is killed, because compliance will be after you. Income claims, especially without disclaimer. So, you know, I see some network marketers and they post like, oh, you know, this and that. There's a lot of ways to be able to inspire other people. So you could say like, you know what, it's Christmas is coming. So let's say, for example, after the end of November, tapos sasabihin mo nako, and then you earn your commission, you say, wow, Christmas is coming. This is the first time ever na we'll have Christmas na hindi utang. You know what I mean? That kind of curiosity for other people. So what to post? I know that you still don't have it, but when you have it, you can hold the little yellow pill. Otherwise, you can just borrow from, you know, the post about that one. Okay, so there's some peak curiosity, scientific breakthrough, nutrigenomics, NRF2 activator, NRF2 activation, Chinese herbal remedy, and then of course, testimonies and all of that, you know. So you could say, you know, one of my customers just sent me this message, you know, it's just unbelievable that for so long she hasn't been sleeping well, and look, you know, this is just a testament of the little yellow activator or something like that. Okay, so you can read through here about some ideas, and of course we have got this on the 30 days. Okay, so have a look at this one here, and at the end I want you to read the end, because you know what, sorry, let me just go here. There's actually a good post here that I love, like this one here. Oh yes, it's a big deal. The National Institute of Aging did a federally funded 10-year study on these 5 things. And after activator, curcumin, blah, blah, blah. Can you guess which one was the only one proven to increase lifespan? But I mean, can you imagine having that curiosity? So you can copy this post and use them, guys. This is the time to start creating those curiosity posts. Ito na, this is the time to start creating those curiosity posts. I've never felt so much freedom doing what I'm doing. Love what I do, the laptop lifestyle. I'm helping 3 more people create the lifestyle they dream by building their online business. Comment below. You know, there's just so many here, okay? Ang ganda-ganda. So there you go. So, but I want you to scroll right to the bottom and read about compliance. So there's a lot of really good ones here. And right to the end, sorry, okay. Yeah, read the compliance guideline on social media. It's very, very important. Okay, so like about product claim, etc., etc. So that is our social media guide for Team Heart. Make sure you download that one. Okay, and that is really important. So I want to share with you where it is. Okay, so when you go to teamheart.net /social media, or you just go to learn and then you scroll it, nandito na. See here, Facebook live training, Instagram training, and then we have all our shareables. So as you can see, the 30 days of post, I want you to start creating your content in the next 7 days. And the first thing that you want to do, which we talk about, is to clean up your Facebook, clean up your Facebook. So let's start on Facebook. So you might be thinking, okay, social media, some people do Instagram. So let's just talk about Facebook, but you can do it as well on Instagram. Is to clean up, and then you change your profile, because you want to share to the world what is it that you're on about. You can have a look at how I changed my profile and the story that I shared, and you can create something, you know, that is from the heart. Like today starts a new beginning for me. I've never embarked on anything like this before, but all I can say, my friends, is I am so excited because I know that change is coming. So that could be your profile. So think about changing your profile, and then, so that would be tomorrow. Change your profile tomorrow. Start doing creating your blurb today, your post. Change, and then on Tuesday you do the first day of the 30-day post. So here you can see here, first day. Ito yung first day natin. I did this. I had like 700 people, 700 comments, because this is what happens when you post this, diba? When you type this, I have so many friends, it will come up with that. So it will be like you, like it for me, you know that the Facebook have done your avatar. So it will look like you, okay? And then that will have that. And so what happens is, the reason why it's called engagement post. And the reason why we have this engagement post is that you want to have that conversation with different people. So for example, here, when you post it, some people will say, hi, I'm here, or they put an emoji of hi. You need to respond to each one of them, okay? So let's say Lizzle says, hey, I'm here. Then I would respond to the comment and say, hey, Lizzle, great to see you. And then send a message to Cheryl, to Lizzle. Could be a voicemail, whatever, especially if the ones that you haven't talked to before. And then this is the time now to start having that conversation. It's like, hey, Lizzle, great to see you. Thanks for your comment. How have you been since the pandemic? Okay, so send that message, and then they will see your, they'll be asking you like, what about you? What are you doing? And then you scroll into their feed and say like, oh my gosh, I see that you have been traveling, or I see that you've got a new dog, whatever it is, so it's more about starting a conversation. So if they're already in your business, or you don't have to send them a message, only the people that you feel, because otherwise, if you had 500 comments, that's a lot, but you respond to every single comment. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, drop a 2 in the comment. I forgot to engage with the audience. Drop a 2 in the comment if that makes sense. So I'm telling you guys, this post here has created so much new conversation for me. This is a time to start engaging. Okay, so let's say, for example, in your team, you might help the algorithm by commenting. So they post this and you might go there and say, hey, I'm here, or whatever. Okay, do this on Tuesday. So tomorrow you're changing your Facebook profile, and then you say something about you, like you're on a mission, this change is coming, whatever it is that you want to say, but it's got to come from the heart. Tuesday is you post this, it's an engagement post, and then let your teams know and they can help engage. So that way it creates a little bit of energy, and Facebook will say, wow, this is a good post. We're going to circulate it again. Okay, so that is my suggestion, is to go through that. That is so exciting. And then of course, here, dito sa ating, sa Team Heart, we have got the 30-day content. But what I recommend you do, because for example, there's some there on weight loss or Axio, it's nothing to do with the Philippines. But I like the number 30, okay? 30, because you remember that you're going to talk, you can do about the activator on that Wednesday. It's entirely up to you. You can do the activator, and then you can also do the opportunity. Okay, so here, that could be another one, but there's a lot about activator, about glutathione. So mix it up between the opportunity and also the business. Okay, so that is that. So yan, okay, did we get that, guys? So I want you to go through the 30 days and then pick up, because there's some that may not relate to you, and then you pick up the ones that you would want to post, and make sure that you stay focused. Don't spend too much time on Facebook. Spend time connecting with people. There's a sense of urgency here for us guys to be able to start connecting with people about our business opportunity. So, so let's say, for example, they engage and they say to you, so what are you doing now? And you could say, look, to be honest, I'm really excited. Super excited talaga ako. Kasi you know what? I found a way to build a business using social media. Something like that. You don't have to mention about a company. Okay, I found a way to build a business through social media. There's a system in place. And then the person might say, what is it? And say, look, if you like, I can invite you to our private Facebook group. Ito yung link. Instead of if you like, I've just invited you to our Facebook, private Facebook group para makita mo. Ito yung link, click mo yan para ma-admit ka, ma-accept ka. And then what you do is tag them to the gig economy video. So first, use my LV story or my LifeVantage story. In the featured post or announcement post, there's a 3-minute gig economy video. So after they watch it, and then you say, by the way, check out this. So the ABC and the gig economy, they're good videos to be able to send initially. Don't send them everything, otherwise they will get overwhelmed. Tapos yung matapos na yung dalawa, then you say, what did you like best? Ano, tapos ang sagot mostly is, ano ba yan? I need more information. Tapos ang gawin mo, is you can add them to this group here. Tapos meron tayong opportunity video. So 30-minute recording. Sabihin mo sa kanya is ito, watch mo to. Okay, and actually there's a way na if you're using your mobile phone, yung actual post doon sa group, you can send it to them directly. Tag them and you send it to them directly. Okay, so sometimes it can get very, very overwhelming, but what I want you to know is your Facebook is your way to be able to let people know who you are. It's like your branding, your attraction tool to be able to do it. Okay, so yan, ang importante is that people know who we are. Don't post anything na hindi naman necessary. Don't post anything na mga political. So I know at the moment, there's parang election coming up sa Philippines. I would stay away from that for now. Stay focused on inspiring and educating people. Yun ang importante. And then, ito na, really be deliberate in connecting with people. So, yung mga existing people ninyo, so what happens is most of your friends will actually see your post. They will see yung mga post mo, okay? So, what is it? What it is you can actually use sa launch guide natin is you can use some of this post, some of this, okay? Itong mga inviting scripts. So there's inviting scripts dito sa ating launch guide, which I'll send to you, okay, that you can use about the products or about the business. But what is important at the moment is clean up and start posting and start connecting. And if they say, what is it? And then you could say, you know, to be honest, I'm super excited because I found a way to make money through Facebook. Yeah, of course, they'll say, what is it? And then sabihin mo sa kanya, I've just invited you to this group. Ito yung link, accept it, and then I can share with you the 3-minute video. So always use the tools. So don't be tempted to try and explain to them. So don't be the tool, let the tool be the messenger. So yun ang pinaka-importante, okay? So I know that there's just so much to learn about Facebook and social media. So what do I do to really improve myself? There's so many ways to be able to do it. So number one is you do it. Once you do it, you know, you learn as you grow. And also what I do is I watch maybe 20-minute or 10-minute clips on YouTube, or I research about it. And so I'm always growing. So it's important is that now, you know, sabihin mo, makikita mo na, okay, ganito, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. But you know what? You get better over time. I already saw, you know, a lot of you who started these mga over a month ago, nakikita ko yung post nyo, like it's really good. It's very inspiring. You're actually using yung mga shareables natin. You're getting really, really good. And I know that you're getting traction as well. So building our business on social media is cleaning up our profile, providing value, and using ITT. So ang importante, guys, is using ITT, okay? So ano ba yung ITT? Ang ITT is here. So ITT, yan na. Ito na. This is our system. Ito yung system of recruiting natin, guys. Is using ITT invite to a tool and then you 3-way to a team. So invite is at the moment, di ba? I found a way to make money through social media or through Facebook. They might say, how is it? Then you check them to a 3-minute video. Otherwise, you know, there are also, like, if you want to focus on the products, have you heard of the little yellow activator that everyone is talking about? No, what is it? And then here are some of the scripts na pwede mong sabihin. Make it as simple as possible. So the tool is the gig economy and the ABC primetime report. And then if they want to know more about the business, itag mo sila doon sa 30-minute overview, okay? And so really, you don't have to do any explaining, guys. Everything that you need nasa Facebook group na natin, okay? And then of course is the team. Ito yung pinaka-importante. So what we have been teaching people, and it's really, really working, is instead of you trying to answer questions, put them on a three-way messenger or someone who knows, could be your upline support, para they can help you answer questions. So they might say, ano ba yan? Paano yan? How does it work? Paano yung kitaan? Ganon. Sabihin mo sa kanila is, look, para ma-explain maigi sa'yo, I'm going to three-way chat you with Van para ma-explain niya sa'yo. Because what you want the prospect to think is, can I do this? Can I do this, right? And so alam niya na hindi lang siya. So that's important, is using ITT. And then of course, the launch guide natin, everything that you need to know is already there. Okay? Nandiyan na. ITT, nandito na lahat. Okay? Tapos nandito pa yung mga follow-up scripts natin. Kasi important is follow-up, right? So what did you like most? Is there anything that you really want to understand? Blah, blah, blah. Are you ready to get started? If they're MIA, missing in action, or they're ghosting you, it's fine, So you could say, oh, my apologies, Mary. I got so busy in the last few days, I didn't have a chance to follow up with you. How are you? So there's so many ways to be able to follow up. So don't yung parang yung iba na, oh, hindi sila nagre-respond. Then you just continue talking to them. That is very, very important, okay? So that is our ITT tracker. Tapos, ito sa Team Heart, meron tayong DMO, Daily Method of Operation. Sorry, let me just go up. Meron tayong Daily Method of Operation. Okay, oops. Daily Method of Operation, which is at the last page here. So Rachel is the master of social media. And so they worked out that the best way to be able to master it is doing this daily method of operation every single day, okay? So every single day is, number one, is add 5 new friends a day. Add 5 new friends. It could be friends of friends, whatever, just 5 new friends. Think about, sino ba yung mga high school mo, the people you went to college, yung mga ex-neighbor, yung mga people that you know previously. You can start looking for them, okay? Because to be honest, this is going to help you para hindi ka mawalan ng mga tao na kakausapin. Building your list is critical in your business. So make it a point to add 5 new friends per day. So if you did that, you have 1,825 new people a year. Can you imagine that, right? And so important to do that. Number 4, and this is what I need to be better at, is upload 4 FB or IG stories a day. So you can start with 1 story. I see some people, like some of you, or your baby boomers, your millennials, you're doing this, and I'm so happy to see it talaga, as in like, wow, ang ganda, no? They're actually doing their story. So your story could be anything from those 30 posts. I don't know, it could be your day, because remember, you're not selling all the time. Could be you're inspiring. So you're educating and inspiring people. So that is the second daily method of operation. And then number 3 is ITT. But my recommendation, not 3 people. Ito na, pag nakabuild ka na, 3 people will not get you what you want in 1 year, okay? You need to, this is the time to do at least 20, 30, 10, 15, 20. The more conversation you're making, the better your result. Because remember, you only launch once, and what you do in the first 30 days really matter, because talagang you pour all your energy into it, and once you create result, kasi your ITT come from those conversation because of your post. So you posted your profile, may mga nag-comment, may mga nag-like, then you send them a message, hey, thanks for liking my comment. How have you been since the pandemic, right? Ask them question. So yun, and then of course, they will ask you, so ikaw, ano, kumusta na? What's happening? What's new? Okay, that's when you start doing those conversations. ITT is only counted if you go through the process. Invite, so you already invited them. Oh, And then sabihin niya sa'yo na, ano bang, what's up? Sabihin mo sa kanya, I'm really excited. I found a way to build, to make money on Facebook or whatever it is that you want to say. And then sabihin mo sa kanya, sabi niya, ano yan? Then you say, are you on your phone? I've just invited you. So do the process right there and then. Nasa phone ka ba? Okay, great. Okay, check mo sa sa Messenger. I've just invited you because remember, you already saved everything sa phone mo. I've just invited you, so send them the link to my to my LV story. I've just invited you, click join, message someone you know who's an admin, paki-admit mo naman ito, accept sa group. They accept and then you send them the link to the 3-minute gig economy video. Yung ITT na is you invited them to that. Yes, counted as ITT, right? That's part of, sa list mo, sa tracker mo, nakasulat na yon. Kailangan isulat mo because how do you know how to follow them up? Because as you go through, nagte-thank you ka, sobrang dami na ng messenger mo. Like, sobrang dami na that it's hard to make track unless you write it down. That's important, okay? And then the fourth DMO is post 2 times on Facebook or Instagram a day. I only post once a day. Post, and there's a suggestion here, 1 personal, 1 business post, 1 personal, 1 product post, you know, so you alternate business and product post. This is now the time to educate your people. So I want to see sa timeline ninyo that you are using some of those posts that's recommended for the 30 days. Don't do anything about Axio or anything to do with weight loss or hair care because you will not have it. Just do anything about NRF2, glutathione, mitochondria, kung ano yung nasa post doon relevant to our products, okay? And then the most important is to listen or read 1 piece of personal or business development per day. You know why? Because when you start doing this, you will go through the roller coasters of emotion. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, like the people are negative, they're not responding to my message, I'm feeling frustrated. So don't quit on a bad day. Remember that you get better the more you do it and detach yourself from the outcome. Now, it's okay. You know what? There will be people who will, but you keep going and there will be people who won't. There's going to be many people who will be curious. And the good thing about adding them to Facebook group is hindi pa tapos yung conversation because they will be seeing that. And I've seen so many people say to me, naku, Tita Josie, ano mo yung inad ko dun sa Facebook group ng 30 days ago? Ready na siya to take the products or ready na siya to have a look at the business. So what is important is not just send them a link sa YouTube, instead is to add them to the Facebook group. Because we are using, remember what you said? I'm excited to make money through Facebook. So you show them that you're actually going to use Facebook, okay? So if you learn something there, drop learn in the chat because really, honestly, guys, this process of recruiting through social media takes time, but 1 step at a time. So itong assignment natin, number 1 is to do a Facebook profile makeover. Your Facebook should be public. Number 2, you clean up your Facebook. Anything that's not relevant to your journey now, remove or hide, okay? And number 3 is to put a brand new Facebook profile, even if it's an old photo. I mean, I recycle my Facebook profile, you know, so like maybe photos before, I can still use it. But with a message, hindi lang i-change yung picture. There has to be a story. It's like, I am so excited. I've never been so excited in my life. Change is coming. I know it's going to be challenging, but I tell you what, that's how I'm going to grow. And, you know, I've never seen anything like this before, blah, blah, blah. Don't be a hype. Hindi masyadong hype, okay? It's all about inspiration and curiosity. You want people. So then that's the 3rd one you want to do. And then so that's the one you do tomorrow. Number 4 is you put that curiosity, that engagement post. You know, I have so many friends, but I don't see everyone, something like that. So just that number 1 post and you do it. And so when people comment, what do? Is you respond doon sa mismong comment. Respond to that and send them a message. But if it's your friend already, you know, people already know, you don't have to, it's only the people that you want to connect with in terms of like, you know, sharing them the opportunity later. Okay? And don't make the engagement too, ano, kumusta ka na? Ganito, ganito, ganito. Like 3 days, 7 days later, hindi mo pa, you're not finding a way for her or him to say what's changed. Because remember sa Facebook profile mo, nakalagay doon, the change is coming. I am so excited. Never been excited before. So what happens is they will ask you, ano ba yan? Right? So you want them to pop a question is, ano ba yan? Hindi yung ikaw ang ano. But of course, you know, depends on how the conversation goes, right? The other thing that you might want to consider is voice message. You know, so for example, that if you respond, you know, it's good for them to hear your excitements of voice message, but I don't want you to present and give all the information of the voice message. Okay, guys? And so that is some of the basics that I want you to think about. And and the other number 5 is to learn ITT. You know, we have the launch guide, we've got all the scripts, is to learn ITT. So when they already connect with you, nag-like sila, you commented, you send them a message, and then of course, you know, you get them into the conversation where they say what's new, and then you say how excited you are. They might say, what is it? And then you say, first, before you respond, invite them to the group. Don't ask for their permission. You invite them to the group, and then you send them a message with the link of the group, and you say, Mary, I've just invited you to our private Facebook group. This is the link. Click it so I can tag you to the 3-minute video that explains what it is. Makes sense, guys? And if you need more information, make sure you reach out and you let us know. So you tag people on this, right? On this particular Facebook Live, you tag people and your team, and let's go out there and blow the Philippine market. So it's so good to see you all here today. And, you know, we will have more training like this soon. So inspired. Okay, everybody, good night from Sydney, Australia. See you all again.